Good day everyone, thank you for coming to the channel. Today I would like to showcase my 200 FCR chain lightning sources. 200 FCR is what Koreans would call Kwang packet. Kwang would be crazy, like tremendously crazy, insane, and packet would be like short for like FCR. So this is really fast. This is the fastest ever. Like you can't get faster than this. It's the highest breakpoint on a Sorceress. So yeah, like it's really fast. So let me show you my items and my gears and my talent, the whole shebang. So my weapon is as Chutas temper. Yeah, there's nothing better. And if you see, I socketed with the 5/5 lightning facet, and this is also on the maximum lightning damage side. The energy is one off, but I don't think it's a big deal. I got it for pretty cheap at the time. And my body armor or my chest armor is an up the Viper Magi or Viper Magi. People did pronounce it differently. I'm Korean, I'll pronounce it my Korean way. Viper Magi. So yeah, I'm using this one and also with lightning facet. And for my helm, I'm using Griffin, and it's one off a perfect. And I kind of mentioned this in my other video too, like I guess I'm cheapskate in a way. Like I just don't see the value of overpaying so much for like a perfect item. So you know, this I got it for really cheap versus like literally perfect, you know. So up to you. If you're rich enough, then I guess you could get like the 25 21s. But if you're not, something similar is just as good. It performs just as well. And I'm using a crafted Ami with, I guess main thing I looked at was all resist. And this one I got it for pretty cheap too. I was mainly looking for like just 220, 20 FCR. And then, these people like on D2JSP, they told me what they have for the price. And I was like, oh, you need me? Oh, I like this one. Oh, I'll take that. So yeah, I got this one. And then my shield is 35 FCR Spirit Monarch. And my boot is 15-15 track with perfect garage. Not a big deal on this perfect garage, right? It's like, it's pretty easy to find. And one SOJ and one FCR ring with 11 all reds and strength and Mage Fist. And I guess I like Mage Fist more in general just because they're plus fire skill. I think it really helps a lot. And on my swap, I'm using a 563 CTA with the Bow Spirit. And for my skillers, I have Lightning Lifers, matching graphics, and all res lifers with some, fire res too. With Annie and Torch. So for stat wise, I had to put enough for 159 strength for, bow. And rest went into energy, which I guess is a little bit of a rare thing because nobody ever really puts into energy unless you're an energy shield wizard. So yeah, with my talents, just 1 into warmth just because it's a 1-point wonder. Same thing here, 1 point just for that. And here is my gist or the main part of the whole ability. So max out lightning mastery, of course, and your main attack is charge bolt. And Charge Bolt has only one synergy, which is Lightning. So that's pretty cool. So, I mean, if you look at Lightning, for example, right? I mean, look at like how many synergies they are. So, in order to like max out Lightning, you got max Lightning and 3 of these. So that's 4, so that's 80. Which only leaves you like 20 and some change. Or like maybe 30, depending on your level. So, it's really, heavy investment. Here too, right? Chain Lightning. It's like you gotta have 4 skills maxed out, so that's 80 investment right there already. Whereas Charge Bolt is only these 2, which frees it up for me so that I can go ahead and go into Telekinesis and Energy Shield. So this is the kind of the route that I chose, and it's pretty fun, at least for me in many ways. So and you know what? Yeah, I didn't talk about my mercenary. We're not a big deal, just Infinity Mercenary. And lightning is one of the major elements that Infinity can break. So that's why, it's such a great combo. And that's why you see so many lightning sorceresses. Like these days, you don't see Fire Frost, like Firewall and Frozen Orb. Like remember like back in the old days? Yeah, you don't see those kind of plays anymore. But anyway, so here's my Infinity. Ethereal, Random Fort. And Ethereal Andy, 15 attack speed and Fire Red Jewel. So I believe that's the whole shebang. I don't think I missed anything. And yeah, I have a cow room here. So let me run a cow, and then Diablo, and then Bear as always. So let me buff up. Okay. And see that? It's really fast. And I have 1 point into static field, which again is another 1 point wonder. So, just static field and then, well, you don't even really have to even, And look at that, like each of these damage is about 920, right? So of course it may look low, but when you have like 920 at that speed, yeah, it's a lot. And because of, the lightning, like minus lightning resistance items I have as well, yeah, it's a lot. It hits for shit tons more than 920, I'll tell you that much. And these things, they just like melt down. Like even in like full 8 people game, like I have run before, like yeah, it's really strong. It's kind of like different version of the Nova Sorceress that I have. The one with the side that I'm wielding, the Infinity. And to be honest, like you could like interchange the talents. Like I could, go ahead and respec and keep the exact same gear, and I can just go ahead and become a Nova Sorceress and just retalent myself to Nova, and it would still be just as viable. And I guess the whole item base itself provides a lot of plus ability, plus skill I mean, as well as like lightning damage and enemy resistance that, so I mean with conviction you're looking like what, 85, and Griffin gives, okay, minus 24, so what, that's like 109 I guess. So with here too, so you got that, minus lightning range on your target, along with, plus lightning damage, and, like you're a little bit more additional minus, so yeah, like it's pretty strong, and it's pretty fun. Oh, this Colossus Eye. Only if it were ethereal, I would pick it up. And if it's not ethereal, why would I pick it up for what, right? What would I make out of that? So, anyways. Yeah, oh, Smoltron. I didn't hear that. Okay. So yeah, it's really fast and it's really fun. Like it's one of my enjoyable characters. I mean, I enjoy all my characters. I love them. I always say, but this one definitely is one of them. Ooh, Arcane Plate, but it's not superior. I'll just check. Okay, how many sockets? 3 sockets, but no enhanced defense. Yeah, I guess the only thing I can imagine is well, Enigma or Treachery. Yeah, I don't see much else for that. So it's this speed is like just so fast. Like when you see Barbarian, like my Barbarian at least with dual Hodo, and he has like 80 FCR, like that's pretty damn fast. But this, yeah, I'm sure like if someone else were like looking at me, like I'll be like just flying around the screen right now. It's really cool. Like when you move around that fast and that strong, and you're still strong and effective. So and if you see like, because I have energy shield, my mana of course will take the initial damage, and then it will go to my life after. So it's really nice in that sense too, where I have like additional survivability. But one thing that does kind of like worry me in this energy shield spec that I have played is poison. Oh my god, I just got it. Yeah, I was just gonna say for, ooh, and he's taking. It's okay. I think my mercenary will be able to take it. He's not. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, poison is the annoying thing with this, setup that I noticed. But thankfully, it wasn't that long. Plus, I have max poison range on this one. But I do have like, I think Platoon, I believe, she's not like max on poison. And when she gets poison, it's like so annoying sometimes. But yeah, that's one thing to kind of like keep in mind for the energy shield, like you're immune to physical damages in a way, but poison will still kind of like annoy you and take your life away. So, ooh, okay, there's a little pet here. But I don't know if you guys saw that, like, it's really fast. Like, when I teleport around, I mean, you know, see, it's like, what more can you ask? It's strong, it's fast. I mean, you know. So, anyways, there was a cow. Let me go ahead and go on with Diablo. Sorry, I got a little focused on actually killing it. I wasn't talking for a while. I was so like, you know, looking into all these, you know, mobs. Like those bugs, I hate those bugs. They're just annoying me. I want to kill them. And this, you know, river right here, river of flames, like, you know, it is TC85, as I always say. Everyone always just jumps by here, but, you know, I think we should kill. And plus, that's what makes the game fun, right? You know, why else are we playing the game? Or at least that's my definition of fun, I guess. Anyway, let me go through. Yeah, it's a lot of, you know, it's a lot of lightning on the ground, you know, and anything that, you know, yeah, it's pretty damn fast. Look at that. Just a little static, or yeah, I don't even need to, but definitely helps. Makes it much faster too, but it's like, it's so strong. Like, this, you know, 921 damage is nothing to just laugh at. It's a good chunk when it's coming at you like this, in this kind of gear setup. You know, so it's a very enjoyable build. As you can see, it's fast, it kills well. I mean, you know, I think it's definitely a character to have. Like another one that like 200 FCR wise, like it's like a PvP sorceress. It's a fireball sorceress. Like I know, like I've seen people have like a 200 FCR fireball sorceress, but they're mainly for PvP. And yeah, I'm not a PvP guy at all, unfortunately. I did kind of try before. On one of my accounts, I had a level 85 sorceress with like Storm Shield and Wizard Spike. Like, and maxed out on Dex for the block and all. So she was like, yeah, max Dex block style sorceress, kind of going around killing people kind of thing. And then I got banned. This is how my story always ends. Like, I had this, I did that, and then I got banned. So yeah, like I had that, I killed people, I had fun, but in the end I got banned. Because I was mad packing. Like, who never mad packs, seriously? I mean, even today, like, I mean, I know there are some of those purists out there who don't bother, who never map pack and whatnot, but I mean, if you are, kudos to you. I'm sorry, I'm not. I mean, I'm Korean, maybe that's why. Like, you know, just play a game, you know, have fun, and like, just, I don't know, like, generate income and trying to catch up, you know, like, just do what you gotta do, you know? I don't know. Maybe it's not the right way to. But I don't have problem with like Chinese farmers per se, like example. Like some people do, but in a way, like because of them, you know, there's supply in the market, which drives the prices down. Is you know, like Diablo into the itemization, how the items drop is so low. Like seriously, if you didn't have bots and you were to really literally farm stuff on your own, I mean, you would have to have like MF tune minimum like 300 to 400 and run that tune like manually like 10 hours. You know, it's like, dude, that's a lot of work. And unfortunately, like these days and age, like people don't have like 10 hours to sit there and play Diablo 2. And it doesn't work like that anymore. Like 10 years ago, or 20 years ago when I was in college, yeah, when I played WoW, yeah, I had time. I guess everyone did. All my people in generation play WoW. But 20 years later, you're married, you have kids, you know, it's not like that anymore. You don't have time. But you have more money than before. Back then you didn't have money. But you somehow afforded, you know, $15 a month to play World of Warcraft. But now you got more money, but you don't have time. So, but anyways, you saw that Diablo? Yeah, that was like split second. You know, again, like it's really powerful. So, oh wow, oh wow, yeah, mana burn must be. Gotta be careful. But still, I survived, and let me go on. So yeah, like if that's the case, you know, I say like just you rather just, you know, pay money for it. Why not? I mean, what's so wrong about it? Just, you know, you don't have time, but there's a currency that you can purchase. So, you know, if we will replace the time that you would have spent farming, you know, so I mean, like you went out with your family, right? So you had a good time, but you couldn't farm, so you couldn't generate income. So instead, you pay money for the time that you couldn't generate. You know, it's like, hey, I mean, it makes sense to me. What's the problem with that? But of course, there's always counter arguments and other side to the token. Oh, tiara. Let me go ahead and pick this up. Sorry, I had a little interruption. So let me go on. Oh wow, I have amp and all these are very careful. Can you see? It's just, you know, attack from distance, and look at all that on the ground. You know, it's really nice. And see how things melt? Oh wow, look at, oh wow. I still have amp, so just in case, you know, I don't want to die, right? It'd be the most embarrassing thing. You're like recording and then you die. I don't want that. But it's pretty fun. Look at, you know, it's like a pretty nice big pack, but you know, you're able to just, oh my god, I better get rid of that curse. This one's probably the worst one. Yeah, I hate that one. I don't know what you call that, but I know like that like reflects or something, like, oh shit. I have died like that, like, you know, like, I think it has some sort of damp, like, I don't know what it is, but yeah, oh, see how my life is going down? Yeah, because of that curse. Really careful, and I better go here again. And actually, my mercenary is a prayer mercenary. I forgot to mention that. And you can tell because you know, regenerating life. And that's, oh my god, that's these things. They're giving me curse, and I hate this one. Is there like a well nearby? I don't want to go back again. Oh, ring. I'll pick that up. Yeah. So, oh man, these. I already have it. Oh my god, yeah. See how fast my life goes down? It's dangerous.
Good afternoon.
Man, it sucks. It slows me down right now. But of course, I don't want to die. It'd be embarrassing if I die right now. Oh no, I'll just go. Oh yeah, I found it anyway. I'll just skip that. Okay. So it's really strong in the AoE sense. Like, you know, you can kill a huge pack, no problem. And pretty damn fast too. And as you saw in Diablo too, like Diablo, you know, it's no problem killing single target major bosses at all too. So AoE single is very viable, very strong. And you're enjoying the fastest speed in the game. 200 FCR Sorceress. What more can you ask? Oh, wow. Okay. So then this can do everything. I think, you know, for the mercenary weapon though, like someone asked me what about insight before, and like, no. Mana regen could be, you know, kind of like boosted with insight, but I'm just relying on my warmth for that. Maybe I could have put these points into warmth. Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. You know, making my energy shield stronger is more priority than having better mana regen, I think. Buff a little. But normally, like, this is all you do. Like, you know, you have this an ocean wave of electricity. You know, like, what more to do, right? Just, that's it. You're done. Anything that spawns on top of that, like, as you guys saw, like, you know, as these mobs spawn, like, you know, the electricity hit them, so the wave kind of got cut for that amount. But yeah, just, you know, that's it. Yeah, it's pretty fun. You see them melt away. Let me use buff again. And let me do this again. Yeah. Even the last wave, these dinosaurs, you know? Oh, but it's okay, my mercenary got him. He was immune to lightning and fire, but you know, that was a good thing, just lightning and fire, not immune to physical and lightning. That would be the worst. let me go ahead and click on Bale. Oh, that's the worst thing for me. I would have just landed them. That's it. Ooh. Let's see what that is. Everything else looks like trash. But yeah, as you saw, it was pretty damn fast on Bale as well. Just 2 seconds. Not even, I would say, like literally a second. But let me go ahead and get them identified. Ooh, trash, trash, trash. Carry on wind. Yeah. Yep. So this is how normally items drop. So if you were to really try to like farm items manually, seriously, you'll be wasting your life away from WoW. I mean, from Diablo 2. So anyways, that was the run. That was the game. I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, please give it a try. Like, there are different ways that you can build this, and like I said, you can turn it into Nova style and enjoy your 200 FCR Nova sources. But for me, I already have that with different way, so I wanted to have her as this, chain lightning. I'm sorry, no, charge bolt. So yeah, if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you and have a good one.